And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. Looking now at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at point. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. Edwards, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Randall, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Brown against McDaniel. Brown kicks to Tatum. Shoots from 12, and he knocks down the jumper.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
McDaniels finds Conley for 3. Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. With the teardrop, and no good. Randall with some nice D. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the rebound. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the inside, and it's Brown that time on the assist by White.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. It's Edwards on the wing. White covering. Shot clock at 6. Edwards inside. White's there. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 5 now.
Clock's ticking, but Edwards able to deliver, not allowing the shot clock to throw him off his game.
Here's Tatum. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Outside Holiday. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
A consistent three-point shooter, you can count on Holiday.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Conley. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
A baseline J, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Pass to Conley. Randall kicks to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And he makes the first.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Gobert drops them both. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Celtics trail by 4. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis against Gobert. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin, but Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Drew Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
The first one falls. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game. And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Here's Randall, and again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Timberwolves, they're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
I think for Minnesota, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Pass to Pritchard. There's the pick. Here's Cornette. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Reed with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
2 on the clock. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Randall against Horford. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the middle. Here's Randall. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Pass to Ingles. Now Reed. Still yet to score. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Now Horford. Here's Pritchard. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo passes to Reed.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
First one falls for. Both shots good from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 1. And the 2nd quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's Pritchard. On the court for the Celtics, 2nd quarter underway. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Right side Tatum. Clock at 6. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
DiVincenzo passes to Ingles. Nailed from 3-point land.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Tatum against McDaniel. Tatum a screen. Pritchard, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Pritchard's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Celtics. Pass to Ingles, launches it. Springer pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Right side Tatum. Here's Pritchard. That's tipped. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over Tatum. McDaniels kicks to Ingles. That three off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And he's good on the three ball. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far. Pritchard passes to Tatum. They set the pick. And again, it's Boston converting.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Edwards in for Joe Ingles. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And the first one drops. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And so he hits both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Porzingis. Holiday sets the pick for Porzingis. For the three. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time. And it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. From downtown, Edwards with confidence.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by Alexander Walker.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Reed. DiVincenzo against Tatum. And here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
He's off on the first. Minnesota making some changes. Randall comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 3. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Pass to Porzingis. Horford from outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here is Edwards. Takes a 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Daniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Conley against Holiday. Here's Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the run, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards looking it over. Gobert dishes to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
On the free throw, no good.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Here's Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edwards got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Brown. Latrey. Mike Conley with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. The layup off target. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Pacers will square off against the Heat in Miami. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. 2 great rosters, 2 great coaches. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Timberwolves.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there at Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Randle against Tatum. And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And here's Tatum for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
McDaniels kicks to Randle. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Edwards got 21.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Tatum draws the double. Wide, a screen on Conley. Holiday inside the line, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Edwards. Conley with it. Timberwolves passing it around. Randle no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yep, that one goes in there.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Timberwolves, you can't do this.
At the numbers for Julius Randle. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
It's stolen by White. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum against Randle. McDaniels passes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the crossover. He can't get that one. Good D by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Stolen by Holiday. Tatum down low. Over by Conley. The shot's good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's now 23 points for Anthony Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Down low. And Randle throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
White, good.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Porzingis with the block. Celtics trail by 7. And White kicks to Holiday. Shot from free throw range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards against White. Here's Randle. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together. Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Edwards passes to Gobert. No good. Nice D from Porzingis. Brown outside. Outside Holiday. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Conley. Six on the shot clock. They need this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Well, this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. And Conley drops them both.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for Mike Conley. The kick out to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Good on the second free throw. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Horford with the screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And another miss by Boston.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Randall is doubled. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And it's good off the back rim and in. Celtics trail by 6. Horford with the screen on Ingles. Here's Brown. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Holiday. Randall drilled from 6 feet. Randall's got 10 points.
And with his strength, Randall can finish through the contact better than most. It's part of what makes this guy so valuable.
Kick out to Brown. Hauser the pass to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The jump hook. And Randall throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Horford and a dunk by Horford.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And here's Brown outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2. And here is DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Cornette. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Dillingham.
Celtics foul.
Minnesota making some changes. Mars is checked in, and it's Clark in for Dillingham. Boston also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Al Horford. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. DiVincenzo kicks to Clark. 4 on the clock. Here's Reed. The good-looking shot from the wing. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum on the wing. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Clark. Rebounded by Hauser.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't.
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clark's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reed against Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the pick. Takes the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Sinks the triple.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Randle outside. Oh, here's Edwards. Over Holiday. Edwards, no good. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Shoots from the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. Edwards got 25 points.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for two, Jaden McDaniels.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Second free throw, no good.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a two-possession game.
Tatum dishes to White. Shot clock at 6. It's to Porzingis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Conley into the lane. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to Conley. Randall outside. Goes back up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Pass to White and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Randall is doubled and taken away by Brown. Pass to Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Jason Tatum.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Edwards. Over White. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Porzingis with a screen on cover. And the dunk by Porzingis gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots. Yeah, the defender all over.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Porzingis. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Over in the corner, Conley. Gobert with a screen on White. There's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Porzingis. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Tatum. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. White with the defensive effort. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
2 shots. Jason Tatum.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Cans the 3!
And to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left in the game. Here's Tatum. Count it!
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.